Richards, a domestic worker who was employed by Devyani Khobragade, the Indian diplomat indicted for visa fraud in the US, has spoken publicly for the first time since the arrest of her employer. Richards, who was allegedly underpaid and overworked by Khobragade, has and allegedly forced by her to make false statements to obtain a visa, welcomed the step taken by a federal grand jury in the US to indict her employer. She said, and I quote her now, "I would like to express my appreciation to everyone who has supported me through this process. I would like to tell other domestic workers who are suffering as I did, you have rights and you do not cannot let anyone exploit you." Let's get in a word from our correspondent Maha Siddiqui, who's tracking the story for us. Maha, Devyani Khobragade on her way back to New Delhi, what kind of impact will Sangeeta Richards' statement have on the impact on proceedings that we're going to see in the capital from this point onwards?
Well, nothing much now, Simi, because with Devyani Khobragade coming back to India, this case in the US against her goes into deep freeze. She has to be personally present for the case to be carried on further. So it is clear that as of now the case goes into deep freeze. As for what Sangeeta Richards has said, these are the allegations that she's made, and Devyani Khobragade, even before leaving the US this morning, Indian Standard Time, had once again reiterated that all the charges against her during the indictment, which was based on Sangeeta Richards' statement, were completely false, and that she denies having ever overworked or underpaid her, and or having lied on the visa application form. Now, Simi, once Devyani Khobragade comes back to India later this evening, she has been transferred to Ministry of External Affairs, Delhi, so she will resume her work from here on. And from here, she is open to any other posting that the government of India would like her to undertake. As for going back to the US ever in official capacity, when she full diplomatic immunity, that is not in the capacity of a consular officer, she can of course go back. As for her personally, if she wants to go back, she will of course be vulnerable. So that is one aspect that needs to be made clear.
All right, Maha, thanks so much for that update. Maha telling us that Sangeeta Richards' statement unlikely to have any impact on Khobragade now, because the case against her goes into deep freeze once she lands in New Delhi after leaving the US. Devyani Khobragade, who was granted diplomatic immunity and by the US State Department this morning, has now left New York for India after spending more than a month in legal limbo. The Office of New York Prosecutor Preet Bharara said that while Khobragade had been formally charged with visa fraud, her immunity protected her from prosecution. Bharara informed the judge that his office would not be dropping charges against her.
We have with us Mr. Uttam Khobragade, father of Devyani Khobragade. And Mr. Khobragade, do you think this is just half the victory, because the case against her has still not been withdrawn?
Absolutely, because as entire India's people, Indian Parliament, deliberated on all the charges, they examined in all the papers, and they came to the conclusion that charges are false. Hence, the victory will be complete only when these false charges are withdrawn. And apology is tendered to Devyani for inhuman treatment given to her.
So you are still firm on the stand that apology should be tendered?
Yes, not only I am firm, even Government of India is firm on the stand that charges must be dropped and apology be tendered to the...
What about her children and her husband, because they are still in the United States of America?
Children and husband were in United States for only for last 1 year. They were with Devyani in Pakistan, in Germany, in India, and they will be back with Devyani in India or wherever Devyani is posted again.
So you're saying that she will not go back to them, because if she goes back, the immunity has to be waived. There are a lot of technical...
No, it is a question of, yes, that she will not. Otherwise also, we as a proud Indian will not like to touch the soil of the country. We treat human being, and particularly women, in such a bad manner, in utter violation of the human right and in utter violation of the Geneva Convention.
Sir, one last question. She's a diplomat, so she has to travel across the world. Do you think, would you ever want her to go back to United States again as a diplomat?
Personally, I would not like. But if government wants, it is a choice of the government. And we always go by government choice.
Thank you very much, sir. This was Mr. Uttam Khobragade. Devyani's father saying personally he would not want her daughter to go back to the United States, but if the government wants it and if things go fine, then he would not object to it.
Meanwhile, a US government official said Washington had accepted India's request to accredit Ms. Khobragade to the United Nations. Following that, it asked New Delhi to waive her immunity. When India declined the request, the US asked New Delhi to repatriate her to India.
XP. Sir, XP will make a statement. XP will make a statement. XP doesn't.
I'm not at a liberty to talk about it at this point of time. Let me just content myself to saying that I'm glad my officer is finally coming home.
Meanwhile, Indian diplomat Devyani Khobragade has asserted that the charges against her in a US court are false and baseless. Before boarding her flight to India, Khobragade told the Press Trust of India that the stand taken by her and the Indian government in the case will soon be vindicated.